Hi, welcome to a video of my flea market finds, part 2 of my flea market finds for Saturday, August 24th and Sunday, August 25th. So we left off where I got this bag of records for from a collector. Next purchase was, I want to make sure I get this right. Oh, I think what was my next purchase? Oop, I should have prepared a little bit better before I went on. $7. Oh, okay, I was showing the wrong stuff here. Okay, yes. You see, after I got the $125 stack of wonderful finds for down to $95, the next purchase was, this guy had a whole bunch of trash records. $3, 2 for $5, but I was curious and I looked through them, and all of these boxes of crap, I found a few things. So I got this. I wanted to have because I've never seen this before. This is David Seville slash can I pronounce his name? Rosbagdasarian. This is his first album. It has Armin's Theme, which I have on a 78. I think it's Carousel in Rome on the other side. That's before Witch Doctor. I don't think the sleeve makes any mention of Witch Doctor. No. So that's his first record. It's a little bit rough, but I love the colors here. The purple, pink, and it's a wonderful cover. And I needed to have it because I've never seen it before. So that's... I collect old Chipmunks records, so of course I need to have this. And Claude François à l'Olympia, the shrink wrap, store shrink wrap is still around it. And frankly, I can't find any bad scratch on this one, so that was a big surprise. Everything else was in really rough shape. So yeah, I'll gladly pay $5 for these two records. The problem is there was a third one. I couldn't find a fourth one, and this one is, as you can see, pretty beat up. But I have an empty cover I found like over 25 years ago in a yard sale. The guy had the cover in nice shape but no record inside. He let me have the cover for free. So now I have a pretty rough record, still playable on my cheap Electro-Home Apollo 862. I wouldn't play it on my Technics turntable, but I'm going to take the record out. And he let me have this for an extra $2, so $7 for these three records. So that came out perfectly fine for me. And last purchase of the day was a modest little purchase for $2. I got this rough cover here, Santo and Johnny with Sleepwalk on it. The record looked like barely VG, but it plays VG plus, like it plays way better than I expected, and has of course well, I don't have to show you the record, you know. So I have, that's another occurrence of a record that at one point I was buying records from a collector. He had this empty cover, and I got it, like with no record inside. The cover is perfect, so I can put the record in the seat. Yeah, he had 245s, 50 cents each, but those are two bad purchases. Afternoon Delight decided to get this. It's pretty clean, but bad groove wear. And John Travolta let her in. I have a compilation that came out after the big success of Saturday Night Fever. But both are from 1976. So that ended Saturday. Today, Sunday the 25th, I still got a bunch of records and stuff. Let me see here. A guy had some CDs, DVD sets, and some vinyl. One stack of vinyl records, and pretty much everything was $5. So yeah, it's a little steep for a CD. I don't know what pushed me to pay $5 for this. But this is Driving Rain by Paul McCartney. Rocking Bullwinkle and Friends Complete Season 1. And it's pretty clean. I've checked all the discs. And there's 4 DVDs. And yep, pretty glad I got this for $5. I got Weather Report Night Passage from 1980. Weather Report Heavy Weather. This is not the soundtrack of the movie. This is André Castellanets. I have some old 78s from the 40s by him. Plays the theme from Superman the movie and other pop hits of today. It's just a great cover. I just love the cover. And I found a rough cover copy of Butterfly Ball and the Grasshopper's Feast. I'm so glad. Roger Glover and guests. Because now I have a Love Is All. It plays pretty good. It's just that there's a little stain there. It's warped the cover here a little bit. There's some water damage here. But $5. And this one I got it for $2. I told him, like, can I have the stack for $32? Because this, I only want this because it has Peter Fogg on the cover. Otherwise I don't. Yeah. So it plays well. So that I thought was interesting. So I got all this for $32. What did I buy after that? Well, almost done. I didn't buy that much today. Oh yeah. I collect Asterix box. And La Fille de Vercingétorix is the last one I bought. So I was missing the last two, Astérix et le Griffon and l'Iris Blanc. This is l'Iris Blanc, but he had a whole stack of Astérix books for $5. This one had this damage here, so I'll wait and find it in a better shape. Unless $3. He thought about it. Yeah, sure. He gave it to me for $3, so that's a nice placeholder. And I got this for $3. I didn't even have time to read the other one underneath. Wrong paper. That was my Asterix. Then I found this at another table. It's a small, thin program, Récital Yvon Deschamps. Yvon Deschamps being our greatest stand-up comic of all time. This is the program of a show he gave in 1975. Let me see here. So there's an ad here. What was in the show, and I'm really jealous of those who saw this because a lot of this did not come out on the record. He put L'Histoire Sainte and Le Positif on his record, but there are two other monologues that never ended up on his record, and it has a biography here that stops in 1974. So I got this for $1, which is pretty fair for me, thank you. And what the heck is that? Yeah, because we had the water damage and stuff. One guy, the same guy who sold me the Spick and Span box, and I know he goes through trash. He had a whole stack of records, no sleeves at all. Most of them were in great shape, but I picked up two, and I have to, until I clean them, I have to drop them in the basement because they stink of. None of these had these paper. A few had these things, so I want to protect them until I got them here. This is Les Hits. Oh God, it smells bad. Le Hit Parade de Jacques Dutronc, so 12 of his hits. And this is a Frank Zappa record, the only one in the stack. Orchestral Favorites. So, and there was both records of Hooligans by The Who. I bought that album a few years ago, and I didn't know what it was, and I only had one of the two records in the sleeve, so I thought, oh good, now I can get the other. No, it was one of the rare ones in the stack that had scratches on it. Oh good. So that was kind of funny. So I got those two records for $2, $1 each. I got 4 Little People Fisher-Price characters for $1 each. Mr. Hooper, this girl from the school. I think the one I have has broken, how do you call these things? Hair. The dog, and this is with it came with the Fisher-Price Circus. For the longest time I was missing the conductor. I was given by a friend, a dear friend, conductor. But just in case this would be an upgrade, and since they were only $1 each, I got all these 4 for $4. And finally I got this Oster blender because the one I'm using has the exact same washer, and I use it every week, so I'm always afraid the washer will break down. So I said, if the blender doesn't work, I have just the washer itself is worth the whopping $12 little that the guy was asking. He said it works and everything. So if it works, perfect. I have another spare blender. If it doesn't, I have a spare rubber, a spare washer. So yep. So it was a very, very busy weekend, and thanks for watching.